Welcome back to the channel. Well, that did not take long, did it? Off with the factory exhaust, in with the Yoshi R77 pipes. If you're wondering, these are simple slip-ons that can be installed in 30 minutes without any difficulty. There are only minor performance gains to be had, but in my opinion they look just stunning and giving the bike a 80s vibe. And yes, you lose about 15 pounds in the process. Sound-wise, they are only slightly louder than factory, in my opinion just right, and suits the character of the bike rather well. But let's talk about my first real impressions on this now 565 pound heavyweight of a bike. As the weight suggests, it feels very stable and planted, and with its sport touring tuned suspension makes for a comfortable ride. Not Goldwing plush, but also not track bike stiff, in other words, just right. Of course, we love our countryside twisty roads, so my biggest concern lied in its handling. But as it turns out, all is well, as Suzuki did a phenomenal job with the handling characteristics of the Hayabusa. Turn-ins are very smooth and controlled without the bike being falling over into the corner, something I noticed when riding the Kawasaki ZX14, and I did not care at all for it. If anything, this bike encourages you to add some thrust slightly before the apex, which took me a second to get used to, but feels amazing with the buttery smooth power plant. Speaking of, I cannot overstate enough how smooth this hunk of an inline 4 actually is, with all the right noises to boot. From idle to 4000 RPM, there is a very pleasant deep hum that is replaced by a growl from 4 to 6000 RPM, at which point it turns into a jet engine all the way to the red line. The theatrics are real. Staying on topic, this bike, despite its weight, has some serious get up and go power even in stock form that can get you into go to jail territory in a matter of seconds without even you noticing it. Yes, it is that deceiving, as with its full fairing and smooth engine it will trick you thinking you're doing 70 while actually being well into triple digits. Being a 500 pound plus bike, braking performance is adequate, but you can feel the weight when heavy on the brakes versus a smaller sport bike. The word freight train comes to mind here. As far as electronics go, Suzuki did give the third generation a full do-over and keeps refining it. The bike comes standard with ABS and traction control, up and down quick shifter, cruise control, hill assist, free standard and free configurable engine modes that include wheelie control as well. New for 2025 is launch control and the ability to switch gears with the cruise control engaged. Heated grips are available as an option. I am glad that Suzuki kept the analog gauges and integrated a TFT display rather tasteful without ruining the classic vibe. I am a huge fan. So, what about the elephant in the room? Do I regret trading my lovely BMW M1000 single R? Obviously, two completely different bikes with different missions. In my case, the answer is no. I love the Hayabusa and what it stands for. As it stands, I had too many bikes with the same mission, and this gem from Suzuki is rather special with amazing long-term prospects. Until next time, keep it on two, be safe out there, don't resist the twist, and we will see you soon in the next one. Bye.